Today I'll be breaking down the information of a company that produces self-heating meals. Before I begin, my name is Jovan, metric number 270816. Heat Meals was first established in 2019 and afterwards recognized as the third biggest worldwide self-heating meals producer around the world in March 2020. It is a world-renowned company over 150 nations. The purpose of this company is centered towards continually improving the whole of their business, be it their products, plans and associations with clients and providers. The company also has an end goal to have a beneficial outcome on individuals' lives with their items. The company sets a yearly business objective and a powerful development procedure and shows the practices that all workers of the company will embrace to guarantee that they are totally adjusted in what they do. The company's mission statement is to focus on guaranteeing the most elevated conceivable item well-being and advancing their portfolio to best meet customers' way of life and dietary necessities. The company's vision includes eye-getting showcases and advancements, which structures an appealing and welcoming retail climate. Association between their workers and the customer will keep the customer in the shop. The company firmly believes that there is in every case some little change for a very late buy. The company trusts in the presence of prompt and momentary necessities of customers. The company additionally believes that the correct items accompany a wide combination, a reasonable value, a devoted territory for a convenience store that sells their products. Some of the company's products are the Heat Meals Unagi Bento, Heat Meals Salmon Bento, and Heat Meals Japanese Curry Bento, which are in favor of the Japanese customers. The company also caters towards Asian cuisine such as the Heat Meals Hainan Chicken Bento, Heat Meals Rendang Chicken Bento, and Heat Meals Mutton Curry Bento that greatly favor the Singaporean customers. The company also has Western delicacies such as the Heat Meals Self-Heating Pepperoni Pizza and the Heat Meals Chicken Pasta Parmesan. That's all from me, and we shall move on to the next part.
Greetings to everyone. Let's move on to the second part, which is the international market overview. I'm Wan Ziyin with metric number 270478. Now I'd like to present regarding the main drivers and enablers for the Asian market. The first point is economic condition. GDP growth of the majority of Asian countries is increasing. Therefore, they are willing to spend their money to purchase the items that they think might improve their living conditions. High technology is also one of the main drivers and enablers for Asian market. The technology literacy for Asian countries is improving. Thus, new products can reach the knowledge of consumers easier. The next point is skilled and knowledgeable labors. The youth literacy rate of Asian countries is quite high among all regions. Research and development is being stressed too. Besides, there is large population base in Asian countries. According to the United Nations, the population in Asia region is 60% of the overall population in the world in year 2013. Besides, there is rapid income growth in Asian market. This is shown by the middle-class citizens of developing Asian countries growing dramatically. There is also liberalization of trade barriers and tariffs in Asian market. Free trade areas such as AFTA exist. Now I would like to explain regarding opportunities for the Asian market. The first point is our product focuses on self-eating rice and traditional dishes. This tallies with the eating habits of Asians, and the dishes are prepared according to local preferences and eating habits. Besides, our product emphasizes a healthy lifestyle. Our product contains all types of nutrients people need for a healthy lifestyle. Our product also focuses on people who live alone and busy office workers. Busy office workers can save their time for the journey to reach the restaurant by consuming our product. People who live alone who do not know how to cook and estimate the size of the dish can consume our product to solve their problems. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ang Ji Hui with metric number 270F51. Now I would like to present the market profile. The total population in Singapore is 5.69 million and the Chinese is the biggest population. The educated and westernized consumer appeal are let the market divided into the middle age and younger age EMETS. The size market of Singapore in the food and beverage industry has a lot of opportunity to explore because they are unable to produce more food themselves. Most of the Singaporean traditional cooking methods are passed by their ancestors, and the rice is the staple food. The economy in the Singapore faced a deep recession due to the pandemic of COVID-19, and the percentage of private final consumption has grown 3.7%, but it estimate will be declined in 2030. Singapore has implemented some international business trade, such as the free trade agreement with Japan, New Zealand, US, Australia, and EU. Singapore also undertook the trade efforts in APEC, ASEAN, and ASEM under the support from WTO. Next is the market profile in Japan. The demography in Japan faces a fast aging population and highest life expectancies. The total population in Japan is 126.19 million. The food and beverage market in Japan is import-based and seeks for high quality and healthy products. The demand for frozen food delivery, pack-up, throw and serve bento, and ready meal become increased. The eating habits and culture in Japan is influenced by the seasonal and regional. The economic condition in Japan also same like Singapore, and Japan has implemented a lower tariff on the import product from Australia, a pact with India, free trade talk with Canada, and negotiation agreement with China and South Korea. Now is the market profile in South Korea. The population in South Korea become decreased due to the low fertility rate, and single person household rate become increasing. The food and beverage market in South Korea also face a shortage in agri-food products. Most of the people will choose easily accessible meal options and shift to the products that are good value, new, diversified taste, health, and convenience. Most of the South Korea people practice 3 meals a day with a hot dishes, which is different regions has different cuisine. The eating habit in South Korea are very common, which they will put all the main dishes, small bite dishes, and sauce on the table to eat together. The economic condition in South Korea also same like Japan and Singapore. The GDP growth rate faced a lower rate from 2011 until 2019. South Korea has implemented some international business trade, such as agreement with US, China, Australia, and EU countries. Next, we come to the market profile in China. The population in China is 1.4 billion, and they face a similar problem with Japan and South Korea. The food and beverage market in China faces a significant growth in the domestic and imported products. Most of the Chinese practice dining out and the pairing of food and beverage to maximize the flavor of each other and perceived health benefits. The final private consumption for China in 2019 is 6.3%. The unemployment rate in China remains same, and the GDP per capita in China overall faces an increased trend. China has set some market barriers to the EU exporter who intend to exit the food and beverage market in China. That's all. Thank you.
Moving on to the third part is the priority market profiles. My name is Yijian, metric number 270763. In this part, we will identify the specific export market opportunities using the SWOT and PES analysis. The first priority market is Singapore. SWOT analysis. In terms of strength, Singapore greatly promotes diversity. Its weakness is the high reliance on goods export to foreign markets. Opportunity-wise, the abundance of infrastructure upgrade projects. The threat present in Singapore is mostly related to terrorism. PES analysis. In terms of political factor, Singapore is a corruption-free parliamentary republic. Economically, Singapore is a trade-dependent country. Socially, Singaporeans emphasizes on education and traditional values. Technologically, Singapore is equipped with advanced IT infrastructures. The second priority market is Japan. SWOT analysis. The strengths embedded in Japan is the high dedication placed on work. Weaknesses is the frequent occurrence of natural disasters such as tsunamis. Opportunities include a growing number of high-income individuals. For threats, Japan imposes a rigorous control over its trade rules and regulations. Past analysis. Politically, Japan is a constitutional monarchy with an emperor and a prime minister. Economically, Japan is a free market economy. Socially, Japan people are collectivistic in culture. Technologically, Japan extensively uses automation systems that are modern. The third priority market is South Korea. SWOT analysis. For strength, South Koreans have an outstanding commitment on work. In respect to weaknesses, younger South Koreans have the tendency to go bankrupt. Opportunities present is the intense interest of tourists to visit the country. For threats, South Korea's thorny relationship with North Korea poses a safety concern. Past analysis. Politically, South Korea is a presidential republic that practices constitutional democracy. Economically, South Korea is an advanced industrial economy that focuses on export. Socially, South Koreans share their traditional values and cultures with North Koreans. Technologically, operations focuses on the development of high technology products. The last priority market is China. SWOT analysis. In terms of strength, China experiences a consistent GDP growth. Weaknesses in China include the extreme restrictions imposed by the government. For opportunities, the decline in the agricultural industry has resulted in increased job demand. In the aspect of threats, China is infamous for its environmental pollution. Past analysis. Politically, China is a single-party socialist republic that enforces strict rules and regulations. China is economically powerful and stable. Socially, concerns over excess population has led the government to enforce the one-child policy. Technologically, China invests considerably in the development of cutting-edge technologies.
Based on the analysis that we have been conducted, our company decided to choose Singapore as our export market for our hot mixed food. After the SWOT study conducted, we found that Singapore is the country that always open to outsiders because its people are educated to always accept others and work together towards success in harmony regardless of differences. In order to ensure that our company able to position itself as well as to expand the export market in Singapore, we have suggested several strategies that can be taken. The first one is pricing strategies. Pricing strategy refers to the changes in the price of a product made by business company to convince the consumer to buy the product. Okay. The pricing strategy useful as export advertising to those who find that they do not have many competitors who offer the same product as they. Therefore, we will provide a reasonable price to ensure that our hot meal foods product can be purchased by our consumer there. And also we are going to apply this strategy because it is suitable for us who are new exporters that wants to enter the Singapore market and wants the consumer there to try our product. This type of pricing are such as discount, promotion, special membership price, and also bundle price. Our second strategies is online marketing. To place our good in the Singapore market, we also use online marketing because of its importance in the export business nowadays. Online marketing that we are mentioned includes online advertising, website, and email marketing, which are advertising through Facebook and Google's, are some of the common online marketing strategies that can be accessed to most countries. This is why we think that the online marketing strategy of consumer, they will know about our hot meal sales. And the third strategy is effective marketing action plan. An aggressive and calculating marketing strategy is very important for exporting marketing. To perform exporting marketing properly, we must do it at the right level to ensure the growth of exporting sales. An international business plan is essential to determine the sales position relative to a potential market and will clearly set objectives for our company. Strategic action plans focus on marketing target by gathering and analyzing relevant information. It estimates the restriction as well as laying out steps for action approach. The last one is culture-specific marketing plans. An exporting marketing strategy determines the cultural differences of the target countries. Is also one of the strategies to place our product in the target market. By doing survey and research, our company will know how consumers in our target market see the product that we provide. In addition to increasing the profitability of the application of this strategy, also provide an opportunities for a company to determine the promotion closely, to describe the product accordingly to their trends, relations, and so on.